DJs this morning. Good morning, lady and gents. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thanks.
Welcome to Weekend Smile.
Yeah, and Frederick is also the national record holder for the
You know
discus,
all of these wonderful
Yeah, I know that part.
tidbits about the, you two finishing an argument this morning about hip hop and style.
My fans look better than female.
Okay, so let's get into it. As we said, so many athletes. Everywhere you go. Athlete here, athlete there. And I don't know what it is, them says a yam. But whatever it is, we have talent when it comes down to athletics in this country. But how does one go from having talent to being Frederick or Usain?
So first of all, I like to start off with the fact that it all happens in the mind. No matter how your body's strong and firm, it all happens here, right? And so it's really important in my mind to establish what you want to win at. When you say you want to win, what does that mean? Be specific. You understand? Go down nitty-gritty. You want to beat your personal best from last year. What does that look like? You know? And then focus in terms of how...
DJ man, I'm big up myself.
In terms of how you can move from A to B to C to your ultimate goal. So it's all about being strategic in my mind. The second thing I love to jump on is the fact that it's really important to visualize. So I've heard Shelley Fraser-Price talk about the fact that she literally sits down, imagines what it feels like to cross the finish line first. Like feel it in your body, what your muscles feel like, hear the crowd, you know, hear the Jamaican anthem playing and all these things. And then another important thing is the importance of being comfortable with discomfort. I think that's a critical thing that separates.
Comfortable with discomfort.
Yeah. Because training is not fun, right?
No.
It depends.
It depends. It all depends on who you're training.
Yeah. But I mean, there are many times when you could be out with your friends. You could be on the beach, you could be eating
It's a
KFC.
sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice. So a winner for me is somebody who gets that and is willing to stick to it even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. It's not sexy, it's not fun.
Frederick, you've won all titles at all levels, well, except two. She'll get this year, next year, I believe. You've gone through high school, champs and all that. You finished last year Diamond League winner at the discus tour. What has that transition been like from high school to professional?
I think really and truly it's all a process because everyone thinks that you can just get up and just do it. It's nothing like that. Because you're good in because you're good in high school doesn't mean that you'll be good in, as a senior.
Amen.
There's a transition period. And the thing is that I think we have to throw away the high school mentality because the thing is that we think that because we're doing this now. But it's when the whole environment changes, like you have different responsibilities and all that, you have to think about how you can actually balance and everything. So to get to the point where you can say that, you are, like Usain Bolt or whatever, the training has to change.
All right,
Your
Frederick,
mindset
because
has
I
to
can
change.
call your name.
Okay.
Big girl.
No, you don't want to Frederick.
Yeah, but like visualization and everything, and people don't understand like even a simple game can, prep you for competition. Like even FIFA. Excel knows of my, FIFA exploits. I've legit ripped him apart.
Oh,
Yeah, so like
Imagine
visualization, we're not going to lie about this.
It's one time.
So,
Alright, he admits it.
yeah, I'm saying like visualization, like definitely to win a game, how are you going to win the game? Do you visualize the plays? If the person getting here, how are you going to get around that? Stuff like that. So when, adversities happen, you should be able to maneuver around it. Not many can, and not many,
What may I ask is your mindset when it comes on to winning? How do you prep your mind for an event, for a competition?
For me, it's more. All right, my visual. I have a rhythm in my head. For me, like I'm a visual competitor because if I can see it, my body will do it. I don't know. It works for me. Like if I can see it, if I can hear the rhythm in my head, my body will just fall into play. And that's just me. Like mentally, I think I'm mentally strong. And things that when my body falls down, the mental, believe me, it overcompensates.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Do you both think though that there's too much pressure on our young athletes, our young student athletes at championship because people are trying to win titles?
Yeah.
And there's so many factors because so many people are vested in the outcome. It's not just the moms and the dads and the trainers. I mean, the whole school,
The whole away and
the whole
Bangara.
community, extra Lavan, him colors and all
That color there, sure.
What's this color, right?
That color there.
St. Diego to the world, by the way. Yeah, so I think we need to be careful because it's a very fragile balance, as he very aptly mentioned, the link between your mind and your body. So one of the things I like to also focus on is the fact that we need to celebrate progress over perfection.
Right.
And we need to train the mind of all of us, to be honest, to not really beat ourselves up. Because the soundtrack in your head is what's really going to ultimately determine if you make it or not. So if you have a critic outside, the coach is saying, what kind of foolishness is this? And then you have that critic in your head as well, the outcome is likely to be, negative.
So, and to add to that, the things that I think, athletes put too much pressure on themselves. So. Because when you're a star, you feel like you must, like, this is it. If you don't do this, the school will destroy you.
Yeah.
The world will destroy you. It's too much pressure, because I think one of the best athletes, like, I'm telling you, I think I'm expecting him to be a great sprinter in Jamaica, and I'm a Calabar guy. And I'm telling you, like, I think Chris Dejour, even Javon Matson.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's one of the answers of Jamaica. I'm telling you, like, I have been a Matson fan from Yanima compete.
And Matson is a former Kingston College.
Yeah, Kingston College. Yeah. And I'm a Calabar, right? So I'm telling you, like, I saw where, because he was so pressured to pull through. Because remember, so without a Matson, like, Casey's point would be
All right.
half.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me know how you feel and how much the mind is important to this. As we go, we just want to make sure that the athletes know that win, lose, or draw, we're behind you. There are some of us who are definitely behind you, and there is some contact information up on the screen. Guys, we just want to let you know: win, lose, draw, whatever you do, we're behind you. We're not. It's not just about winning. We got you back. Don't worry about it. All right. We got you back. National Discus Thrower Frederick Takers and Associate Clinical Psychologist Kamala McWinney.
We flip things around after the break.